Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Kendall. I'm a first year senior at Western Michigan University, and I'm just kind of going around vlogging my life. So I am getting over being a little sick right now, so that's why my voice is sounding a little raspy and a little gross. But I do have some emergency that I've been drinking. Hopefully that helps. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my makeup routine, just what I normally do on a daily basis, getting ready for my day. Alright, I am in no way professional. These are just some things that I've picked up and learned over the past couple of years and that I continue to do. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started with a lotion from The Ordinary. It's the Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA lotion, just to get a nice base going. My skin does get kind of dry in the winter and as it gets colder, and as we are nearing the end of fall, my skin is definitely showing it. Alright, I'm also gonna put my hair back just so that it's out of the way. Makes me look kind of eggish, but that's okay. Okay, beautiful. Alright. So for primer, I use the Supergoop Mineral Matte Screen. It's a broad spectrum sunscreen and primer in one. I've just found that this one works with the foundation that I use. It helps minimize the look of my pores, which is really helpful because I do have rather large pores, especially around like in my T-zone area. So this definitely helps. And for foundation, I guess it's not really foundation, but I use the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow. This one is actually a skin tint with 30 SPF in it. And I am quite fair skinned, so I need as much SPF as possible. But I use the shade Snow, which is literally like the second lightest shade, but that's besides the point. Alright, so that just acts as a nice base layer for the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Light Neutral, because like I said, I'm very fair skinned. So I use this under my eyes. Of course, I'm running out, which is unfortunate. Under my eyes, on my nose, chin, cover my problem areas, and then a little bit on my forehead. Then I just take a beauty blender and blend that out. So now that that is all blended, I'm going to go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder. And then I just use this all over my face just to set in that concealer. Next, I'm going to be doing a little bit of contour with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I do have to be extremely light with this because obviously I'm very fair skinned. So I just kind of bring it, I do it along my cheekbones, and then I also bring it up on my forehead, just to try and make my forehead look a little bit smaller. Alright, And then if I feel like that's looking a little too harsh, I'll just go back in with the same brush that I use for my setting powder and go back over it to kind of buff it out and make it look not so intense. All right, next up is blush. I use this one from Tarte. It's in the shade Peaceful. Super cute. So I do this on the apples of my cheeks up towards my temple. And then I also bring it across the bridge of my nose. Just like that. And then last for base makeup is highlighter. I use this Kylie Jenner one in the shade Ice Me Out. I've always been a fan of a very bright highlight. I don't know. It's just something that I've always liked and enjoyed. Which obviously it looks more intense in direct light, but if I'm looking at you straight on, it's not super intense. But like obviously if I turn my head, then you can see it better. But next is eyes and eyebrows. So my brows are super easy. I have quite nice natural eyebrows. So I just use, I want to say this is by Benefit. I don't know, the label rubbed off. But I just use this slightly tinted brow gel. Just brush it through my brows a little bit, and then I'll just take a little spoolie brush, comb that out. All right, so next is eyes. And if you watch my first video, you know that I'm a fan of eyeshadow. I love experimenting with different colors and whatnot. So today I'm going to be using the 9V Vintage Rose palette by Morphe. And we're just going to be doing a nice pinky eyeshadow look. So the way I do my eyeshadow is literally the same no matter what colors I use. I've just found that it works best with my eye shape. Doesn't make my eyes look too big or too small. But I always take a lighter color and put that in my crease and like drag it up towards my eyebrow. So it's definitely a smokier kind of eyeshadow look. And then I'll take the next darkest shade that I'm gonna use and put that in my crease and downwards. And then I go with the darkest shade in the outer V or outer corner, whatever you want to call it. So I'll either take a white or a nice shimmer that's in the palette, and then I just put that all over my lid. And then I just go back in with the second color I used to kind of buff out the edges because I don't like having harsh lines. And then darkest color once again in the outer V. All right, and that's pretty much it for the actual eyeshadow. This is called Scene from Space by Space Case Cosmetics. I don't know, a friend gave it to me, but I use this as my inner corner highlight because it's super bright and it makes me look more awake than I actually am. Perfect. All right, and then for eyeliner, I used to do winged eyeliner daily, but then I kind of got tired of doing it. So now I just do a simple plain black line, but I use the roller liner by Benefit. So I just do a nice thin line. Easy peasy. And then last is lashes. So I do use 2 different mascaras. So first I use the Superhero by It Cosmetics, and then I'll use the Better Than Sex Waterproof to cover it. So I was blessed with quite long eyelashes, and I figured that out when I used to dance as a kid. We used to have to wear fake eyelashes for competitions, and one day I forgot mine, and my teachers didn't say anything because they thought I already had them on. So plus for me, I guess. But and then Better Than Sex Waterproof over it. Alright, and that is pretty much it. I'll hit it with some setting spray after a little bit just to let my eyelashes dry a little bit. But I'll go ahead. This is how I take the concealer off my lips. Let's put on some chapstick. And then I'll just hit it with some setting spray. Use the all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. This one isn't mattifying. I think this is just their long wear. But I know they have like matte, glossy, all that jazz. But yeah, so this is the final makeup look. This is quite standard for what I do on a daily basis. Sometimes I don't do eyeshadow and I just do mascara and brows. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!